live from Philly and simulcast on Philly's own WPQZ Channel 68. It's the Paulie and Tony Fusco Show.
Yo.
As always, Paulie Fusco here with Tony Fusco. And Tony, before we get to our top story, do you know how popular we are on the internet? Of course you know. We just got to tell everyone out there. You know, we all know the one metric by which everything is measured, and that's Google search. And we are numero uno. Isn't that right, Tony?
Absolutely. You know, the other day, I typed in the letter P. Do you know the first thing that came up?
What?
It wasn't Phillies. It wasn't pizza. No, it was Paulie and Tony Fusco Show.
Wow. See, there you have it, people. Number one on Google. And that is why advertisers are clamoring to sponsor this show. And that leads to our presenting sponsor for today, Ring Doorbells. Are you still answering the door by opening it? Fucking waste of time. Tell people to fuck off through Ring Doorbells. Right, Tony?
Yeah. All you do is speak through the doorbell and say, "Get the fuck off my property." Easy.
There you go. Ring Doorbells.
Done.
All right, Tony, got a lot to tackle today, so let's get right into it with our top story.
Top story.
Our top story, the Warriors continuing to ruin the game of basketball. We've said this many times. Short people should not be able to win at basketball. It's a game for tall people, right, Tony?
Yeah. If you're short, why don't you go play Duck, Duck, Goose or something?
Yeah, see, the problem is what's happening here. The NBA is set up to reward short people. And the reason is they got that point system backwards. You see, when you look at it, it makes total sense if you reverse it. The 3 is the easier shot, so that should be worth 2 points. The 2 is the tougher shot. That should be a 3. You know, the 2, you got to go through big men, take hard shots, grind your way.
Yeah.
That should net you 3 points, shouldn't it, Tony?
Absolutely. With the three-pointer, you're rewarding players for taking the easy way out. I've never understood that about bowling, too. Why do you get more points for a strike when a 7-10 split is much harder to convert? That should be a strike.
Absolutely. Great point, Tony. And you know, Joel Embiid won the scoring title this season with the current scoring system that makes 0 sense. But by our calculations, you make a 2 or 3, Embiid smashed the NBA scoring record by scoring 67 points per game. Wow. Unreal.
You know, based on that, you have to give this entire NBA season an asterisk, because clearly the Sixers were the better team.
You know, this is why I actually do have some respect for Jimmy Butler and the Heat, because he's also trying to win the NBA Finals, shooting 2s the way it's supposed to be done.
Old-fashioned.
And, that's what I like. A guy who refuses to change with the times. That's how you do it, right, Tony? You see this in the entertainment industry.
Salt in the earth.
People, they're making shorter content these days. Shorter. What is Martin Scorsese doing? He's making The Irishman at 209 minutes. And, that wasn't even long enough, right, Tony?
Absolutely. When it was over, I just sat in the theater, soaking in the credits and even the black screen after. My dream is that someday Mr. Scorsese makes a movie that lasts the entire day.
We can only hope, Tony. Now, to college football, a disgusting story here. Jimbo Fisher, the Texas A&M coach, basically, he's attacking Nick Saban, basically calling him a cheater. And, people, this is so sad to see. This always happens in sports.
It really
When
is.
a great, decent, noble, rule-following man like Nick Saban gets accused of cheating just because he's won 12 championships. What? Anytime somebody does something great, they got to bring out the witch hunt, right, Tony?
Of course. We saw this in the past with the great legend. Of course, I'm talking about Lance Armstrong. Won 14 straight Tour de France's. And of course, out comes the jealousy and out comes the witch hunt.
Tony, I've said this many times. I still maintain that Lance Armstrong is innocent.
So do I. We read his book, the title, It's All About the Bike. Don't need to read any further.
Nope.
He told you right there. He built a better bike.
You know, what I hate is that the witch hunt ruins all the best sports stories. And
sure
it's always led by these angry rageaholics like Jimbo Fisher or these nerds in suits who have never played a sport or let alone touched a woman.
Yup.
They just want to ruin everything. We've seen this all the time, right? Sammy Sosa hits 30 more home runs than he did the previous season. Boom. Witch hunt.
Yeah. Ben Johnson, runner. Finally, Canada gets a gold medal in running. Boom. Can't allow it. Witch hunt.
Jose Altuve, 5'2", and playing baseball like he's 10-foot tall Pete Bunyan. Boom. Witch hunt.
Tim Donaghy turns in one of the greatest ref performances ever. Total domination. Then, boom. Witch hunt.
All right, let's move on to something a little brighter. The year isn't over, but we've already seen the biggest win in all of sports.
Yup.
I'll say number 2 is NBC finally firing Drew Brees. That's an easy number 2.
God.
But this is a much bigger win than that, believe it or not. Apple TV dropping a bomb on the industry by launching Friday Night Baseball. And this is just what we call a game-changing move for television. Isn't that right, Tony?
Apple TV, they know what digital viewers want most. And that's 6 hours of uninterrupted baseball content on Friday night. What a score.
You know, Tony, I've said this many times. You've heard it. There is no better way to spend a Friday night than watching Phillies versus Marlins, followed by Brewers versus Cardinals, followed by Rangers versus Angels. Can't top that as far as entertainment.
Absolutely. When girls call me and they say they want to go out on Friday night, I say, sweetheart, all the action we need is on Apple TV. It's gonna be you, me, and Tim Kurgian. So strap in, light some candles, and let Tim Kurgian take you to paradise.
Absolutely. A couple months ago, if you asked me, is it shameful for a man to stay home on a Friday night alone, I would have said 110% yes.
Yeah.
But Apple TV has reversed that now. In fact, I would go as far to say you are a loser if you go out. That's how they've changed the game.
Yeah. If those dumbasses over at NBC or Fox knew what they were doing, they'd give us a 9-hour triple header followed by an 11-hour Martin Scorsese movie.
People, that is the kind of sports media analysis you can't get anywhere else but this show. And we'd love to give you more of it, but unfortunately we see our guest coming on the line, so let's get him on the Fusco Satellite Network.
Fusco Satellite Network.
All right, this guy coming on now says he's got a problem with our Warriors takes. You know him as the host of Straight Fire with Jason McIntyre. He also co-hosts Undisputed, but, only on the last week in August when nothing's happening. Anyway, we've been saying the three-pointer should be a two-pointer. Makes total sense, but he has some beef with that for some reason. Let's bring him in here. Jason McIntyre, what do you want?
Yeah.
What?
Hey, first of all, what is this Philly Sixers jersey? Was that Eric Snow? Is that who that jersey is?
Wow.
Is it Mutombo?
No,
which Sixers?
The greatest of all time.
The GOAT.
Allen Iverson could not hold Steph Curry's jock strap.
Are you kidding me? We're going to start like this.
I'm trying to think. When was the last time the Sixers won the championship?
No, see, that's bullshit.
Were you even born yet?
It's based on an old scoring system.
That's because they don't go out and form the shortcut super teams.
Yeah,
no,
exactly. Your Warrior
team, ground up.
Ben Simmons,
We
Joel
draft
Embiid.
the process.
Joel Embiid, the choke artist. That's all Joel Embiid does.
Joel Embiid, the real MVP, most valuable Philadelphian.
Sharif, I've been to the conference finals as many times as Joel Embiid.
Who? Sharif?
Tony.
He's Tony.
Tony.
He doesn't even know what show he's on.
I've been to the conference finals as many times as Joel Embiid.
Here we go.
Your ego are as big as the biceps you're showing off in your jersey there.
Please.
Let me just tell you something.
And
I see you're wearing a Warriors jersey because you're a homer and you have no sense of journalism. We do. You see, the Warriors are ruining the NBA.
Yep.
Because you know what? They take the easy way out. They stand back there. They're too afraid to go to the basket, and we're rewarding them for that. we should be punishing them for that kind of cowardice.
Exactly.
So three-pointers are bad, right? Just to be clear, three-pointers are bad. Two-pointers are good.
Is this really that complicated for you? I mean, come on, you're from California. You people are used to doing everything backwards out there.
Yeah.
So Joel Embiid, a 7-footer, spent all his career in the post, and then gets to the NBA and realizes, oh my gosh, 3 is more valuable than 2. I need to start shooting threes. So now Joel Embiid is shooting threes, and you guys are saying
to do that. It's a
point.
travesty.
That proves
it's a
our
travesty.
point.
You're changing the game. You shouldn't change. Like Martin Scorsese, he doesn't change.
Nope.
He continues to
4-hour
make 4-hour,
movies.
5-hour movies, and that's
The
why we
best.
respect him. Don't change.
You know that you guys you're onto something. Maybe we
There
should go
you
back
go.
to the 50s and 60s when all they had was 2-pointers and you had backup firefighters and plumbers in the NBA.
here we
Is that
go.
what
You're
happened?
denigrating
Here we
the
go.
good,
50s and 60s.
hard-working, blue-collar people. You know,
Exactly.
You know what? I know why you like the Warriors so much. You know why? How tall are you? How tall are you?
5'11".
Yeah,
here we
5'11".
go.
You're a
Are you
short
kidding
person.
me?
You're a short person. The game
Yeah.
was better when you had to be at least 7 feet tall to play the
Exactly.
game. You want your small people to come in
That's
and say,
right.
oh, I can't even reach the
Exactly.
basket, so I have to stand back here,
Imagine
right?
if
You're
Allen
prejudiced
Iverson
against tall people.
ever learned how to shoot threes. Allen Iverson basically was Russell Westbrook. We never developed the jump
That's
shot.
a compliment
Once
as
the
we
athleticism
see it.
wanes,
That's a
it's
great
over. It's a
compliment.
wrap.
Nobody
And
played
Iverson's
with
from
the
Virginia, where
stat
I'm
that
from.
matters
I like
most.
Iverson.
Heart,
I'm just,
passion.
You can't
you guys
measure
backed
hard.
some losers in Philadelphia.
Oh,
And I lived
that-
outside.
what did you
we
just
go.
say to
What
us?
did you just
What
say
did you
about
say, you Hollywood
Philadelphia?
boy?
Okay,
Hollywood
they don't win
boy.
anything.
Guess
They
what?
got lucky
Hey,
with the Eagles. And
Paulie,
that big old
no.
person
Hold on,
Well,
let me
guess
ask you a
what?
question. I want to ask you a question,
Ask
McIntyre.
him.
When Skip Bayless is out, how far do they have to go down the list of substitutes
Yeah.
before they get to you? Are you
I
like
think
number
I'm the
31,
backup.
32?
I'm like the sixth
Yeah.
man. I'm basically the sixth man of the year. That's what
Basically,
Six men.
if
Yeah,
Karen, the stage manager's
you're
not
the-
available, they go to you.
You're the Brian
basically, I'm stage
Scalabrine.
manager than me. Yes, I'm buried in the depth chart. I'm buried in the deck, kind of like your podcast. You know, I can't find it on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
We're
I
number
How
one
about
on
this?
Google. When you
I
type B,
basically
watch.
need directions to fire
How
your
about
pod on
this?
YouTube.
Hey, yeah, I got a better name for your podcast.
Yeah.
Not Straight Fire.
Guess what?
How about Dumpster Fire?
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
Sounds like the
one more
Sixers.
question. One
Yeah.
more question. When you go to Six Flags, which rides are you allowed to go on, J Mac?
Teacups, baby.
There we go.
There we
go.
go.
Got to the
Guess
bottom
what?
of it. So come on, now
Six
say it right
Flags?
now.
Do
Say,
people still go
Jason.
I'm
oh,
a Universal Studios kind of guy. I don't know
don't
about
change
you.
your
you're a-
subject.
Yeah, you're a cheese ball like that
Yeah.
who sucks on the teeth of large major corporations like Fox and Universal. We don't. We're independent. Now here,
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you one chance to save yourself here, okay? Just
Okay,
admit
fire
it.
away.
Say, I, Jason McIntyre, am a short person, and that's why I'm angry at tall people.
I
Go.
think you guys
Do
need to
it,
go
say
on
it.
my Instagram and realize who's getting buckets. Go look. I just joined a basketball league.
Listen to
I'm
women's
like shooting like
Hollywood
50%.
Instagram. Well,
Look at
guess
this
what?
guy.
I'm about to
I'll tell you guys,
unfollow you.
Salon
DJ
I can't
over
take
here.
this shit. Hit
We will do
unfollow Tony
bowling.
because he's off the
We'll do
show.
tennis.
Guess
He's
what?
off
You're
the
blocked
show.
on Instagram
Yeah.
and you're blocked on the show because you're off the
With
show.
Jason
Really?
McIntyre,
Off
I'm
the
listening to you.
Fusco Satellite Network.
Jay, producer
Jay, hang up the phone.
Hang
Jay,
up.
He's still on there because he wants to show off his biceps. He'll take
Yeah,
any
there's
opportunity
no
he
need
can
to
get.
flex on
You
this.
got huge
you guys know who I am. There's
I know.
a
You got a
reason
huge
I'm the most
brain.
popular
Good-
guest.
goodbye.
There's a reason
Goodbye.
I'm doing this show for the third time.
Yeah.
Okay. I stay
That was it.
winning.
There won't
you
be a
guys
fourth.
need to bring in winners, and you're back losers in Philadelphia.
Oh,
Jay,
screw
hang
you.
up the phone.
All right, that's enough. All right, let's just wrap the show there. Enough already. Gonna thank our presenting sponsor, Ring Doorbells.
Wait.
It was-
We almost
Producer
laid it out.
Jay.
Corrections, yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I had a Ring doorbell to tell you to fuck off. What?
Yeah.
Corrections. What?
First, Tim Kurkjian is not on Apple TV. I
What?
don't know where you got that from. Are you like even watching these games?
No, I'm too busy watching you destroy this show.
Yeah. I'm going to watch you go down to the unemployment line because you're fired.
Yeah,
now
enough
that's
out
it.
of
No
you.
more.
Enough.
Number two,
What?
you said Lance Armstrong's book is It's All About the Bike.
Yeah.
No, the title is It's Not About the Bike. the total opposite of what you said.
Oh, yeah? Well, you're the total opposite of a good producer.
Your book title is Shitty Book.
Good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Last, from the top, the reason Paulie and Tony Fusco show pops up in your Google search when you type.
Because we're number one.
Because we're the
number
best.
one.
No, it's
What?
because it's in your browser history. It remembers what you always search for. Trust me, nobody is searching that but you.
Oh, yeah? Well, trust me. Nobody will be searching for you when we dump your body by the turnpike. Now shut up.
Yeah. The only time your name is going to pop up is when someone searches shitty producer. Now,
Yeah.
that's it. Come
Enough
on, Paulie.
out of you.
Yeah,
look
enough.
at him. He's sulking. Sad.
Yeah, look.
All right. Goodbye. Anyway, next week we got him booked. Nick Foles coming on the show. Super Bowl hero.
Yep, folks,
Until
yep.
then, don't forget, hit subscribe. Hit subscribe.
Do
Don't
it.
then you do it on follow us on the whatever platforms you're on. And hey, as always, great job, Tony.
Same to you, Paulie. Another flawless show.
There you go. We'll see you people next week.
See ya.